Race 3 on the card this afternoon here at Allman Park, Warwick, for the Darling Downs Harness Racing Club is the Benz Brothers Cup. So the Benz Brothers Cup is race number 3 here on the card. We've got number 10 in the enclosure here, He's to Blame. Number 10, He's to Blame, is trained by Kevin Annetts at Hattonvale. Noel Parrish in the bike this afternoon. Down the track at Redcliffe last start and Albion Park its previous 2. That's number 10, He's to Blame. Next one down in the enclosure is number 6. Number 6 is Kid Calvert, trained by Ray Cross. Ray Cross is based at Calvert. John Ballon is driving this afternoon, was down the track at Redcliffe behind the Harlem Hammer, beaten 19.8 metres at its last start. Then before that was at Albion Park, beaten there by 50 metres, but behind a smart one though in Park Life. So that's number 6, Kid Calvert, for Ray Cross and John Ballon, as the runners start to come into the enclosure here for the third event. We're going to pick up number 2 here, the next one to come in the enclosure, which is Shadow Pass. Shadow Pass, trained by Daryl Graham at Fernvale. Daryl driving this afternoon. And it's won its last 3, this horse, Shadow Pass, since joining the stable of Daryl Graham, and has been pretty impressive on those occasions. First up, won at Redcliffe on the Melbourne Cup Day there, defeating Insider and Cheyenne Warrior. Then it went to Marburg and won at Marburg in a mile rate there of 1:59.2. Where it did sit 3 wide in the early stages, was outside the leader at the bell at Marburg there on the 12th. So it was on the quick back up on that occasion. Then backed up 6 days later at Marburg again. Brittany Graham drove it on that occasion, where it won a $1.50 favourite and run a mile rate of 2 minutes 0.3, where it come home in 30 seconds. Showed gate speed, sat outside the leader. Was 1 out, 1 back on the final lap. Number 2, Shadow Pass. So form is very, very good for it. We're going to have a look at number 4 next, McGregor Star, trained by Lola Weideman at Clifton. Lola Weideman driving. She drove the previous winner, Chevelle's Diamond, so she's going for 2 winners on the card this afternoon. Last start was at 6th of December behind Hot Dogma there at Redcliffe, so that was not long ago. Hot Dogma did come out and win there this week at Redcliffe. That's number 4, McGregor Star. We'll catch number 5 next, Buddy Babcock. It's trained by Nikki Chalk. She drives. Nikki Chalk's based at Clarendon, was 6 behind Insider last start at Marburg. It won at Gympie there on Melbourne Cup Day. That's number 5, Buddy Babcock. We'll catch the 1, which is Our Major Day. Richard March, the trainer at Warwick. Andrew Millard in the bike. Was very impressive, even though it didn't win. It ran second to Park Life there, but it sat in the death the whole way there back on Tuesday. Park Life won by big space, won by 11 metres, but we know how good Park Life is. Our Major Day here, fourth up from a spell now. So Andrew Millard takes the drive for Richard March at Warwick. Looks hard to beat off the inside draw here off the front row. We haven't caught the 3 yet. Pack Win, David Millard, the trainer, and Brad Millard takes the drive this afternoon. Was 8th out of 9 behind Nerio there at Albion Park last start. That's the 3 Pack Win. We'll look at the 8 Storm on By. Trent Knack at Glenmorganvale and Brittany Graham driving this afternoon. Was 8th at Redcliffe behind Trainwreck at its last start. 4th at Kilcoy on the grass was an interesting effort there at Kilcoy, where it finished behind Master Montana there on that occasion. So Storm on By does go well here. Has 1 start of the track for 1 win. Can handle the grass too. So definitely a chance, number 8, Storm on By. Number 7 is Our Champion. That's another runner for Tess Neves at Clarendon. Stephen Doherty, he's already driven a winner this afternoon. 4th at Redcliffe behind Sugar last start. We'll get a lovely run behind Our Major Day here, so I can't rule it out. Number 7, Our Champion. Then we'll go down to the 9, Leo the Lion.
For the third event.
And
This
Leo the
Benz
Lion is
Brothers
trained
Cup,
by
ladies
Tess
and
Neves. Nathan Dawson drives here. 9th at Albion Park last start behind Doolittle Dandy. 2nd at Marburg 2 starts ago behind Insider. 1 on Melbourne Cup Day on the sand at Gympie. Can't be ruled out, number 9, Leo the Lion. Now that looks like the field as they head out onto the track here at Allman Park. My late mail numbers 1, 2, 3, 7. I'm putting Our Major Day on top. Form behind Park Life, very good. Has a good draw here for Richard March and Andrew Millard to drive. I think it's hard to beat. 1, Our Major Day, to defeat the 2, Shadow Pass, who's won its last 3. We can't knock winning form, Darryl Graham stable. 3, Pack Win for 3rd for the Millard stable, and 7 for 4th, Our Champion. As we spoke about, it's going to get a lovely run behind Our Major Day. So 1, 2, 3, 7, the late mail numbers in race number 3. Race 3 due to go at 1:29 p.m.
So kids, after this race, there's 2 very exciting things happening. Santa will be here after this race, and then Sparkles will be downstairs for the remainder of the day, and she will be entertaining the kids. There's some egg and spoon races, some sack races, the snow cones and the jumping castle and all of that sort of thing down the western end of the betting ring. So there's quite a few things happening for the kids here this afternoon. But Santa Claus will be here directly after this event, and then Sparkles will be with us for the remainder of the day. So they're on the track here for race 3, 10 of them.